Hey everybody, welcome back to another Your Tech Report video. Now, this is just my birthday weekend, so it's only appropriate that a package arrived, and I was really surprised to see that it was a package from Sphero. They just sent me the new Sphero Bolt, and this thing hasn't even come out yet. Now, if you've watched any of our videos, you probably already know that Mark and I are huge fans of Sphero. They put out that amazing R2-D2 App-Enabled Droid, the Lightning McQueen. They make so many beautiful robotic toys. And the thing that's great about the devices, the robots they put out, they're incredibly interactive. They use your mobile device to interact with an app. But not only that, they let you program the robots as well using your mobile device. And that's what's, I think, is going to be so cool about the Bolt. I'm going to be experiencing Bolt along with you guys, so I'm going to be opening it and talking about it and figuring it out as we go along. But the first toy that Sphero actually put out, appropriately enough, was a sphere, a robotic ball. That's sort of the robot that started it all for Sphero. And I think this is the latest and greatest robotic ball from Sphero that not only has an LED light matrix that lets you program that light matrix, a whole bunch of sensors that tells you its speed, what it's doing. It's incredibly interactive and responds to you. But they're really encouraging the developing side on this one. I think they're really empowering people to code and create and program the Bolt as they like to. And it's a great way to teach and learn and also have fun while you're teaching and learning. So let's pop this sucker open. Cut open these two little slices here without wrecking everything. I think there's one on the bottom as well. You know, before we actually slide it out, I want to read to you what it says on the packaging so we can, like I said, experience this together. Okay, it says app-enabled robotic ball. We already knew that. You'll see from the box, I'm guessing it has a see-through chassis so you can see all the electronic innards and the board, and it's really cool. And of course, you have to be able to see that LED matrix of lights that you can program and that display and that give the robot more personality. Unlock play and coding patterns with Bolt's flashy tech. Advanced sensors. It has a lot of advanced sensors. Keep tabs on Bolt's speed and direction with built-in sensors for programming. Again, all these great sensors that are already built in allow you to program Bolt the way you want to, so that's kind of a cool feature. Inductive charging. Love that. Durable shell, wireless connection. Okay, let's look at this. So yeah, I really think the emphasis on learning how to program this is really cool because for me, I'm used to playing with the toys, but it would be nice to have more control of your experience by programming and learning something along the way, because learning is cool. Oh, wow. Look at this. I like the box already. Okay, so we have this box here. And all right, here's what you're greeted with when you open up the box. Now, there's an app that they gave me early access to. And by the way, thank you to everyone at Sphero for getting one of these to us early. As I always tell you guys, not a paid ad. I'm taking off the glasses for emphasis. Not a paid ad, not a sponsorship, but we do appreciate Sphero sending this to us so we can share it with all of you. Sphero EDU. Yeah, Sphero is really big in education, which is so cool. I wish when I was in school, many decades ago, they had something like this to make learning more fun. But I just have to enjoy it while I'm old, I guess. Okay, so look. Okay, so here's what you get. I'm guessing there are instructions in the... Oh! I guess there are instructions in here. And we'll take these out as well. Oh, there are... Are these stickers? And... Wow, some sort of compass. Look at this. Which pops out. Oh, look at that. Oh! Oh! Look at what I'm doing. I guess I'm doing as we go along. And we get these great stickers. And again, it's not just Sphero, it's not just Bolt, but EDU, which is their educational wing, which is great. Are there instructions in here as well? I'm guessing there are. Yes. There's a little bitty booklet. Come on now. It's actually a legal guide in many languages. And of course, Bolt himself, or herself. I don't know if my robotic ball is male or female. Yet. That's what you get inside the box. Can you see in there pretty well? And I'm guessing we have Bolt himself. Wow, he's smaller than I'm... Oh, wow, he's like the size of a baseball, actually. And he's actually pretty heavy for a little guy. And you can see... Oh, God, this is so cool. So you see there's that LED matrix that I told you about right on top? But also, you get to see the gyros. I mean, all the little motors in here, sensors. This is really cool. There's obviously a lot of technology inside of this, which is great because it gives you more things to do and more things to program your Bolt to do. You also get the Inductive Charger, which is great. So I'm guessing Bolt just... Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Your Bolt sits in his little home and charges wirelessly. But of course, you need the micro USB cable to plug into the base so you can charge your Bolt wirelessly. Nothing. I think I got it all. So, yeah, the instructions are pretty simple because they really want you to do everything through the app. And remember that little sleeve that I took out before? Well, on this side is the getting started, or commencer, if you're French. Okay, so we are going to charge Bolt by putting him in his little home here. I can do that. We're going to download the Sphero EDU app, which I already have. Then we're going to connect, which I guess we'll do through the app, and then discover activities. So what do you say, through the magic of editing, I'm going to go charge this now, and then come right back once he's at least partially charged so we can go through the setup together. Be right back.
A few moments later.
And I'm back. Okay, so I just gave him a little bit of a charge, and I remembered, well, I have portable chargers. I can sort of finish charging him here while we're talking and going through the setup process, rather than wait, because I'm really impatient. So you'll see now, I had to take a separate video when I initially plugged it in to see the little light display, to see what Bolt looks like when you're actually doing the initial charge. It looks really cool, the lights and all the little insides lighting up. It's very cool. So, and here's what he looks like now, sort of sitting in his inductive charger. And you see the charger is on and charging. I'm going to start using the app and see what happens. Okay, so the Sphero EDU app is open. I'm going to sign up right now. Okay, I just signed up. I have my account, and it says, let's get started. Let's create your first program by tapping the plus icon. So while it's updating, I have to find in the software, and again, I'm sort of experiencing this along with you for the first time. I want to get to the section where I can actually operate Bolt on its own before I start programming. And then I can try programming later on and do that separately and show you what I've done. But for now, I just want to sort of get started and give you an idea of what this guy can do. Okay, so I think I found the page in the app that lets you drive him around before you've programmed everything. And I think this sort of also lets you use the lighting, the LED lighting. I'm going to try it now. I'll put the camera down on him, and I think he's charged enough, and let's see how it works. Okay, there he goes. Now, right now, I'm playing with the LED pattern, so I can see, oh, there we go, and I can change how bright they are, as you can see right there on Bolt, and I can change the color. And again, if you program this, you can kind of have a whole bunch of pre-programmed commands and activities that you do at the push of a button. I'm also able to, whoa, okay, oh boy, okay. Now, I also have a slider here that controls his speed. Now, it's hard to get a real idea, obviously, on a table of what this guy's capable of, but he can move really fast or really slow, and obviously you can control the lighting, and he has multiple sensors that can sense orientation, proximity, all those really cool things. I have to figure out how the heck to program this guy so I can show you all the cool things he can really do. I feel like I'm not doing him justice. Let me bring him back to me. There's this wonderful mode called aim mode, which allows you to basically synchronize the orientation of your phone with Bolt. So basically, Bolt knows that forward is exactly where your phone is facing forward. It's a really cool little thing that allows you to control him a lot more easily. Now, obviously, rolling around Bolt on the table, you're not going to get a true sense of what this can do because, as I said, when you use the Sphero EDU app, that app is designed for you as a creator to program the activities and the functions that you want from your Sphero Bolt toy, or actually robot. He's a really sophisticated robot. And I talked earlier about all the sensors. They built in an ambient light sensor into this robot so that it can detect whether it's day or night. If there's light hitting the sensor, you can program activities for the robot to perform once it becomes daylight, once it becomes darker. You have infrared controls with this as well, Bluetooth controls. Obviously, this is the most powerful and sophisticated Sphero they've ever built in terms of the ball. And to really appreciate it, you need to use the EDU app to create your own activities. Now, you can still use the Sphero Play app, which will work with the Bolt as well, which will allow you to use the Bolt as a controller by rolling it on the table. You could use it as a virtual joystick to control certain games that are built in. But if you really want to take advantage of all the technology in here, the LED matrix, all of the sensors, you really have to use that EDU new program. And I mean, this display can do so many things. It can display graphics, facial features. It can display words that sort of tick by. It's really, really smart. And I'm kind of amazed they were able to pack so much into this little ball. Another really cool thing that Sphero did was, in designing the Sphero EDU app, was create a great sense of community so that people that are programming and coming up with really cool things to do with Bolt, they can share their creations, they can share the process with other creators, other owners of the Bolt, and also they have these suggestions, they have all these different features showing you if you want to program Bolt to do this, here's how you do it, and they walk you through the steps, they tell you what age range it's geared toward, how long it'll take to do. So they're really encouraging you to experiment, giving you some ideas, and allowing community members to share what they've done with Bolt, which I think kind of adds to the whole experience. I plan on doing some small programming to get myself started to learn about programming Bolt. And if you want to see us, do some of these programs and then show you the results of our hard work, let us know with a comment below. Of course, if you're not a subscriber, you should subscribe because we do a lot of cool things here. Video games, smartphones, robotics, drones, which are part of robotics. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release new content. And also, like I said, with a comment below, let us know. Do you want to see us do some programs on here? See what Bolt can do? This was just meant to be an overview of the Bolt, let you know that it was out, let you know that Sphero is doing something really, really cool, something you can not only play with, but also learn with, and sort of encourage learning and robotics in younger or older people. It's really kind of a neat concept, and we love that everything that Sphero is doing in the educational space. Again, we have a ton of videos. You can leave links below to our R2-D2 review, and of course our Lightning McQueen, which I know is one of your favorites. Let us know what you think. We hope you enjoy learning, just getting an intro to Sphero Bolt. We'll have more on him in the coming weeks, and we will see you on the next one.